Hello everybody and welcome along.
So he'll come in and be part of it.
Manchester United fans, let's talk seriously for a moment. With Ruben Amorim now in charge at Old Trafford, the club's rebuild has entered a new and very deliberate phase. This is no longer about short-term fixes or panic buys. It's about structure, intensity, and players who can execute a clear footballing identity. And one name quietly gaining attention among United circles is Carlos Baleba. Now, before anyone screams, fake news, or lies, let's be very clear from the start. This is not an official confirmation. There is no here we go, no medical booked, no announcement pending. What this is, however, is a genuine football discussion around profile, fit, and why Baleba is being watched as United assess midfield reinforcements under Amorim's system. Real fans don't just watch, they subscribe. Are you one of them? Carlos Baleba is the kind of midfielder modern elite teams value highly. Strong, aggressive, technically secure, and tactically intelligent. He thrives as a ball winner but is far more than just a destroyer. Baleba is comfortable receiving the ball under pressure, progressing play, and covering huge spaces defensively. These are qualities that stand out when watching him closely, not just on highlight reels. Under Ruben Amorim, Manchester United are expected to demand more intensity from midfield. Amorim's football relies on energy, pressing discipline, and midfielders who can transition quickly from defense to attack. That's where Baleba's profile becomes interesting. He isn't a luxury passer who floats through games. He's involved, aggressive, and constantly scanning the pitch. United's midfield in recent seasons has often struggled with balance. Too open defensively, too slow in transition, or overly reliant on individual brilliance. Amorim's approach is different. He wants a midfield that functions as a unit, capable of winning duels, retaining possession, and pushing the team forward with purpose. Baleba fits that philosophy far more than many casual fans might realize. Another key point United supporters should appreciate is age and development. Baleba is still young, meaning he aligns perfectly with a long-term project rather than a short-term gamble. Amorim has a strong record of improving young players, giving them tactical clarity and defined roles. At United, Baleba wouldn't be expected to carry the midfield alone. Instead, he'd be developed within a system that maximizes his strengths. Financially, Manchester United are also being more careful. The club cannot afford to repeat mistakes of the past by overpaying for big names that don't fit the system. Targets now are being judged not just on reputation, but on functionality. Baleba isn't a marketing signing. He's a football signing. That alone should excite fans who have been begging for smarter recruitment. From a fan perspective, this is the type of link that actually makes sense. It's not flashy, it's not unrealistic, and it doesn't promise instant headlines. It promises structure, energy, and progression. If United are serious about competing again, especially in big Premier League matches where midfield battles decide everything, profiles like Baleba's matter. Of course, not every monitored player ends up signing. United will assess availability, price, competition, and how quickly a deal could be done. But the very fact that Baleba fits the Amorim blueprint tells us something important. Manchester United are finally thinking like a modern football club again. So, should fans get carried away? No. But should fans be encouraged by this type of scouting direction? Absolutely. This is how strong teams are built, quietly, intelligently, and with purpose. As Ruben Amorim shapes his Manchester United project, expect more names like Carlos Baleba to surface. Players who may not dominate headlines, but could dominate midfields. And that, United fans, is how real rebuilds begin. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for breaking football transfer updates, analysis, and exclusive content on United Pulse TV.